Hi, and welcome back to another edition of From the Bull's Eye. We're glad to be back, and in this episode, we're talking about BTP. Big topic lately for us. We're hearing a lot of buzz in the market with SAP BTP. It's coming up more and more in our client conversations, and not really as a future roadmap item, but as something that our clients need right now. And those conversations typically start as technology discussions, really because old geezers like me still live in the glory days of iDocs, APIs, RFCs, EDI. But then the conversation quickly turns to resourcing. So moving from the technical aspect to how do we get this done, who has the right skills to do it, and where are they? So we're going to run through a little bit about BTP, level set on what it is, and then quickly jump into what are the kinds of skill sets that you would expect as you go on a BTP integration journey. So let's start with BTP itself. Business Technology Platform. I can't tell you how many times I got that wrong, but I have it written here for you. It's Business Technology Platform. And it really has become the foundation in S4 for extensions and integrations, but it's still wildly relevant for your maybe aging ECC environment. And you have to remember, BTP evolved from SAP to SAP integrations in the late 90s to EAI and middleware, to the whole XIPI suite, to SOA, and then soon after that, the HANA Cloud integration, Cloud Platform integration, to now we're where we are today, and so many of the elements that are in BTP include some relatively ancient integration tools and methods. Hence, we're hearing more about it because so many of the current S4 transformation projects need it, as well as some of the oldest of ECC landscapes. They're all needing to leverage BTP to make the necessary connections between SAP and whatever other systems are in their environment. So why is it that it is becoming increasingly relevant? Well, as we're saying, no enterprise system operates in isolation. Your SAP systems have to exchange data with your outside tools like CRM, your e-commerce platform, supplier networks, IoT, just anything that lives outside of SAP, as you've been accustomed to for so long, has to integrate in. And without that seamless integration, you really risk creating data silos and hindering the visibility and the efficiency that you expected from an enterprise platform in the first place. Now, that poor integration, besides lack of visibility and reduced efficiency, it can lead to broken processes, delays in things like customer service, introduce new compliance risks, and then, God forbid, introduce manual workarounds that just create more and more risk in your process. So it ultimately serves to slow down your realization of SAP investments. If you have broken integration, you'll never get the kinds of outcomes you're looking for in process optimization and business agility, which goes back to my point about the shifting from pure technical conversations to ones that are more holistic about process integration. So with BTP in particular, your users thus gain access to a whole centralized platform to tackle your integration challenges. You have it all in one place now to pull in these systems, integrate data at the process level, and use tools like the SAP Integration Suite, use APIs, events, and even pre-built content. But to get there, you have to understand how to build that integration effectively and make sure that it supports your current needs and your future growth, which calls for some new skill sets, ones you probably don't have in-house. Well, sure, you have, I'm sure, gads and gads of resources that understand some of the legacy integration tools, but a modern view of how SAP pulls that together into BTP is going to need to be on your bench. Now, we've hit this topic before. You'll see a few articles on our website. If you go to bullcitytalent.com, click on the little Insights button, and just run a search on BTP, you'll see a couple articles out there. I won't go into it here, but it really just talks about how SAP serves as your backbone to the business functionality, giving you that framework to fully integrate across multiple systems. So, why is this all of a sudden becoming relevant? Well, because frankly, everybody needs it. And what is it that we're hearing? Well, it shifted from even a year ago from, wow, what is BTP? Should we use it? It was a big topic at Sapphire in 2025. To now the conversation is, oh my gosh, how fast can we implement it and where do we begin? Well, the unfortunate reality is that so many clients we speak to are vastly underestimating the skills that they need and the in-house BTP knowledge to drive towards a new BTP integration environment. They're probably relying heavily on their SI at first. It's normal, right? Go through a big implementation, your big SI partners helping guide you, and then you're quickly realizing, well, we can't afford that forever, so let's build some in-house capabilities. Most typically, that's where it enters firms like us, where you fill the gap between with some more contract staffing or temporary resources. So it's time to plan. Think about those resources. What does it mean for planning to get the right people on board? Well, as is typical, the talent planning effort seems to always lag behind the technical roadmap. Right? You're not thinking ahead. Well, as your friendly neighborhood talent partner, I'm here to tell you, plan early and plan often. You will achieve much stronger outcomes when your BTP skills are planned early, not after you go live, right? So to help envision that and help think about it in a tactical sense, let me lay out for you a quick cheat sheet on the kinds of skills and resources and when you would need them on your BTP journey. So here they are by stage. First off, strategy and planning. You're just getting out ahead of this, thinking ahead. You're going to look at resource skills like enterprise architect, solution architect, business analyst, and an overall project manager. Those folks are going to be able to look at the big picture of your integration needs from a enterprise and solution level before you even get into the conversation of the nuts and bolts of BTP. Well, then you want to build a use case. So stage 2, build that use case, build out a pilot, then you need some actual BTP development skills. Integration developer, data engineer to manage all the data that you're pulling across these multiple systems, and even a little dash of UX design, right, to give the front end look that you need. Then you move to stage 3, you're ready to go on a project, you're now in setup and defining governance. So here you want the likes of a cloud platform engineer. You're going to have a security specialist to lean in and understand all the security implications. And then lastly, DevOps engineer to do some of the dirty work behind the scenes. Now we go to stage 4, we're at development and execution and extension between systems. You're in the heart of the project. You actually start looking at folks like an extension suite developer, an application developer who understands the applications that are coming into this new integration environment, an AI and ML engineer. There's a lot of data moving around and it's going to serve purposes in AI and machine learning. You're going to have some insights on that front. And then lastly, this big component of process automation, so you need a workflow and automation specialist. Now, these types of skills, they don't all come in one person. So you look across different people to bring the different things, but they can kind of drop in, get their pieces of done and get out. It's not really long-term for the entire project. All right, so now you've got the system built, time to test it and execute your change management. Now you're looking at your normal testing type resources like a QA engineer, specialist around change management, and then somebody who can embark upon your training efforts. Then you've got it going, you're live, and you got to look at monitoring and support. Now here's where you can really start to extend and realize the value from this new integration world. The platform support specialist and analytics specialists to now take all this great data that you're able to more cleanly access in this new environment and put it to use for you. Now start to extend the value. Right, so that's just a quick cheat sheet, thinking about those kind of rough stages of a typical project where you would adopt the BTP platform. So looking back and to wrap up, first of all, BTP, it really is the connective tissue, that layer that attaches everything in the SAP ecosystem, in the SAP realm, and all things around it, right? And with such broad reach that those systems now achieve, it's changing the talent landscape. There's different skill sets required to then gain the value from this new integration. So be ready and understand what those talent needs are. And if you can think about investing equally, at least in time, not necessarily dollars, in time to building your resource plan and identifying the people you need, as much time as you're spending designing and building the platform, you'll then start to realize some of those gains sooner. And so really now, if BTP is anywhere on your roadmap, it is worth taking a look at your capabilities now rather than later. And if you need any help in that regard, you know where to find us. Always come back and enjoy one of these episodes, or visit us on our website, or you can hit us on LinkedIn at our LinkedIn page, Bull City Talent Group. If you need any help, look forward to serving. Take care.